You've seen fights. You have not seen 8 minutes like this. No feeling out, no respect, no plan that survives the first exchange. 4 men, 1 era, and none of them can get away from each other. Every time 2 of them meet, somebody's legacy gets smaller. You're about to watch 5 nights of knockouts, knockdowns, and men who refuse to fall. You'll see technique. You'll mostly see violence. This is Fight Diary. Subscribe. Now stay locked in. Reputations take years. They come apart in 3 rounds.
Short left hand. Hagler with a left hand of his own to decide.
Fight number 1. The small man is not supposed to be in this ring. He starts 2 divisions lower. He is giving away the weight, and the champion has not been beaten in years.
Duran would win this fight, I think it would be that way. He just slipped a straight left by Hagler. It's his defensive skills that I think will make this fight for him. Now on the inside, Hagler doing most of the punching.
Duran with a left to the head. Hagler with a right to the head of Duran. Duran with a short right hand in the face of Hagler. Another right hand by Duran to the head of Hagler. Hagler with a big left hand that rocked Duran. Duran with a right uppercut.
So far, Duran, while Hagler hasn't landed much, Duran's going for all those feints.
Right hand by Duran. Hagler with a left to the body. That backed up Duran for an instant. A big swat of a left hand by Hagler, the kind of...
Watch what he does instead of surviving. He walks the champion down. He makes him fight backwards, and rounds start going the wrong way.
A left hand by Hagler. Duran shakes his head, no, I'm not hurt. The couple of jabs there by Hagler had put Duran off balance and wide open for the shot. Duran with a right hand after he was hit by a right by Hagler. So we're getting some toe-to-toe stuff here.
I think when Hagler switches to righty, he is much more effective against Duran, and there he does it now. He can lay
the gear.
And it's Hagler on the inside, not Duran, who's dominating the action as many people thought.
Hagler now digging in now, throwing shots, and he is catching Duran. Duran still coming forward. Big right hand by Hagler from the righty stand. That was his best punch. To drill Duran.
The first real middleweight that Duran has faced, and he's finding out how powerful Hagler is.
Hagler with the left hand, another left hand. In between, Duran missed with an uppercut. Hagler comes out righty.
By the middle of this fight, the building has worked out what it is looking at. Nobody is pulling away. Somebody is being held.
Hagler with a left hook to the head. Both fighters smiling at each other.
Duran would not fight inside, but he would simply hold. He has been the one who's been dominant when they are inside. Good lead right by Hagler.
And you can hear that across the ring. They're at close range, and Hagler rumbling pretty well. A right hand by Duran at the bell. We are approaching the halfway mark of the fight. Al, I want your impressions about how one man...
He is 32 years old, and he has already been champion in 2 divisions. Nobody told him he was finished.
He was backing up. Hagler walked right into it. A hard left hand by Hagler. Duran came back with his own right. And it appears right now that Duran cannot hurt Hagler. Hagler with a big left hand at the bell. And is swelling.
The champion has stopped almost everyone put in front of him. Tonight, he cannot find the shot that ends it.
Formal fight. Marvin tiring a little bit, and perhaps letting Duran back in this fight. And of course, that swelling under the left eye a factor now. Good uppercuts by Hagler.
In the first 20 seconds of this round, Hagler has been a tremendous force here. Hagler is cut.
But here in round 14, despite the sneering, it's been Hagler on the inside dominating the action, as you see him doing right there.
Big left hand by Hagler on the chin of Duran, but Duran is okay, so okay, he sneered again at Hagler. Duran now sensing that we only have a few ticks left on the clock, trying to get close enough, trying to get some punching room, but it's all Hagler down the stretch. Hagler with a big right hook and a left cross. Hagler takes a right hand from Duran.
To the head of Roberto Duran.
20-odd seconds to go in the fight. Left hand.
Then the last rounds arrive and the champion remembers who he is. He wins. 1 point on one card, 1 point on the next, 1 point on the third.
15 seconds to go. 2 warriors, 2 champions, going the full 15 rounds. Hands of Stone turned out to be a formidable opponent. and he rocks Hagler with the right hand, Hagler with the left, as we head for the bell.
The small man loses, and every person watching knows exactly what they just saw.
Middleweight champion of the world, Marvin Hagler.
But he hasn't landed the punches yet. Well, that one there, the first right hand inside of Leonard's head, a good left back from Leonard.
Fight number 2, same man, 9 years later. The first 2 nights between these two are already history, and this is the one nobody needed.
Left to the body by Duran. Combination scored by Leonard.
Well, that's what you're going to see from Ray Leonard.
Body shot from Leonard, the best of that exchange.
I would suspect that Duran would have to throw some punches.
Well, he is getting the range a little bit now, Tim. A little low by Roberto.
Left hook lead.
In the second fight, here he is side to side again. And Roberto hasn't changed his pattern one bit.
Well, I think Roberto knows that he's got to get Leonard to come to him on the throw punches.
But now when they got into a punching exchange,
He is 38 years old, and he still walks forward because that is the only way he has ever known how to do this.
Leonard is bleeding may help Duran psychologically because Leonard was playing games with his mind and throw those combinations. Now you can hear the crowd again, Duran, Duran.
That it tightens you up.
Very little offensive movement on Ray Leonard's part at the moment.
Well, and Duran, for his part, has been very patient during the first 4 rounds, it seems to me, expecting what he's seeing and letting Ray circle and move.
Well, Duran's been looked like he's been concentrating more on the body. And as again, you can see.
Hoping to
Nice
draw him
combination
in.
by Leonard. Good left hook.
Good left hook. Good right
Another
uppercut.
left. So Duran gambled there and lost, and now Leonard picks up the pace. A good left and a right.
But the man across from him is faster now, faster than he was when they were young, and he knows it.
He's settled down eventually, and he has.
Duran trying to tie him up.
This is what Duran wants to fight, but he's not doing nothing. This is the right way to fight, Leonard. Now you give Leonard this much rest back.
Right hand by Leonard, a left to the body, counter from Duran. That got Ray's attention.
He nailed Duran with another right hand.
Every round now is the same round. He comes forward, he gets hit, he comes forward again.
And Duran is not punching back.
About the refereeing, and there's the bolo with.
But that was a foul.
It appears that Eddie Aliena. Good combination by Leonard, snapping the head back of Duran. Showing the age as one would expect he would at age 38, but he summoned up quite a lot at age 37 against Barkley.
Big right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. Thing that's keeping him from jumping happens again.
This is not a fight anymore. It is a demonstration, and the crowd goes quiet the way crowds do when they realize it.
Has Roberto Duran's number tonight.
Yeah, he's fought him before. They know each other. Because Duran should be concentrating more on Leonard's body. He's concentrating on his head. Watch Duran when he tries to get out of the way. See, there you go. That's it. Because Duran is rocking.
Well, what he does is Leonard puts you to sleep, then nails you with a few punches, wins the round, and that's all he has. There he is again.
Now Leonard driving Duran back into the ropes.
Perfect fight plan for Sugar Ray Leonard.
Duran on the ropes and Leonard in command, and now draws him out as the bell ends. Round number 9.
And he regained a little bit of something back.
I don't agree with that, Marvin. I think he thought he could win this fight, but Leonard has discouraged him.
And Leonard is banging him right hands to the ribs, and there's that left hook after showing him the right hand. Well, that's it. Then there's the right hand again.
He loses almost every round, and he never stops coming. That is the whole career in one night, and it is the last time these two ever share a ring.
Reach for him. Take a chance of maybe getting nailed. And Duran is mugging. Duran should be punching, not mugging.
Well, this fight's going to be over.
Final seconds. That's it.
And still, WBC Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Sugar.
Left landed by Hagler. His first heavy punch of the fight.
I don't understand him giving Leonard the first 2 rounds.
Fight number 3. One of them has been out of the ring for 3 years. One fight in 5. And he has just talked his way into the biggest night in the sport.
Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Monterrey, Mexico. The judges. Right hand lead landed by Leonard.
Just a glancing blow, Tim. The way Leonard is moving, he's moving right into a straight left hand.
Body shots by Leonard. Right hand out of the clinch from Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard continues.
The champion has waited years for this night. He has watched the money go somewhere else, and he wants it back.
By Leonard, Tim. Right hand, left hook. Good body shots by Hagler, though, Tim. They're hard punches.
Hagler's body punches. He's got to land them. A little showboat punch from Leonard. That brought the crowd alive, many of them to their feet.
It's a great performance by Sugar Ray Leonard so far, Tim. Great performance.
Under 30 seconds in round 4. Well,
Everybody tells him the same thing. You do not come back from 3 years off to fight the most avoided man alive.
good right hand by Leonard. Hagler trying to pull him into the corner, but Leonard will not get him. Right hand uppercut lead, and it landed.
Leonard is fighting left. Tim, he's looking to nail Hagler. Got nailed himself that time with that right hook.
Left hook by Leonard.
Hagler's starting to get the range a little bit now, though, Tim.
Finally got him in the corner, landed a left.
Just was starting to get the range, Tim. You could just see it.
That one forced Leonard to grab him. No question, Gil. Leonard stopped on the ropes for the first time in the fight.
And hit a couple of good body punches. Now he's punching back, but Hagler, Tim, he doesn't belong in there.
Into the round.
So he does not fight him. He runs the last 30 seconds of every round, throws in flurries the judges cannot forget, and steals the picture.
Short punches inside by Ray. Hagler looking a little arm weary as Ray is right there to be hit. Leonard punches back. Final seconds of the 6th round.
Even when Leonard misses, Hagler's having trouble counting him. But he landed a couple of good solid punches in that exchange.
On the other hand, Ray has also slowed his footwork pace, but he landed a good left hook, and he got one back from Hagler.
Hagler's was a harder punch. Nailed him again, Tim. Solid punches by Hagler. Flashy combination, but only one of the punches landed.
There's a solid.
That was the best punch of the fight.
Hagler straight
Best
down
punch
the
of
middle.
the fight for Hagler.
Hagler backing up Leonard into the Leonard corner. Short right uppercut.
The champion is walking him down all night. He is also losing a fight he thinks he is winning.
Right to the chin.
That's where he has to put that left hand.
Leonard in some difficulty. Hasn't thrown a punch out of this corner. Now he does. Trying to bang his way out.
Look at that determination of Ray Leonard. You talk about a champion.
What a display.
Absolutely gritted his teeth. Look at him go.
Again, in the middle of the ring, and Hagler stays there and punches back. A right by Leonard. And then Sugar Ray Leonard coming out of the
Look at the
corner.
corner between rounds. One of them is being told he is winning. One of them is being told the truth.
Both of them scoring punches in the last few seconds.
Beautiful combination by Leonard. He just walks away.
Good flurry by Leonard. Wild miss on a trick play by Leonard, and he paid for it because Hagler tagged him. Dave Moretti from Las Vegas, Lou Filippo from Los Angeles. And
So slow getting off, Hagler. He's got the shot.
Two judges see the flurries. One sees the pressure, split decision, and the arena splits with it.
He lands a combination.
And moves away. Beautiful move by Leonard. Tim, he has Hagler tamed now, Tim. Oh, good straight left hand by Hagler.
And look at Leonard just able to pick up the punches, move his head, and escape most of them. And Leonard flurries against Hagler, and now escapes from the corner.
No knockout.
Leonard in the corner at the end of this fight, but on his feet.
115. And Judge Dave Moretti scores.
The champion never fights again, not once. He walks out of that ring at his peak, and he never comes back.
By a split decision, and new middleweight champion of the world,
Harry Gibbs from England, Newton Campbell from Brazil, Hans Bear from Belgium. Will be the scoring judges on the 10-point system. 9 or fewer points to the loser of a round.
Fight number 4. The man you just watched go 15 rounds with a champion and 12 with a legend meets somebody with different hands entirely.
Landing his blows to the face of Duran. A little tentative here in the early going, and Duran, having a little problem with the canvas in this early going, has already slipped a little bit twice. "90 degrees at the time of the bell for the first round here in Las Vegas, with the sun starting to sink in the west. Tim Ryan and Gil Clancy, round 1 scheduled for 12, remember, under WBC rules, a 12-round title bout.
Tim, Tommy Hearns should be working that jab overtime. Instead, he's looking to land the big bomb, and he landed a good right hand.
A good right hand to the ear of Duran.
81 fights before tonight. In all of them, he has been put on the floor exactly twice. Nobody has ever stopped him.
Left jab of Hearns backing up Roberto Duran.
But Duran is making a mistake, Tim. Got to slip the punches, get underneath them. Can't get his head moved back with that jab, or he's really going to get nailed.
Under a minute to go, and Duran slipped. However, there is blood over the left eye, the left eye of Roberto Duran. They slice, it looks like it's on the eyelids in the corner of the left eye of Roberto Duran. And Hearns is backing Roberto Duran up at will. A solid right, and down goes Duran. Duran is on the canvas and looks stunned. Hits to his feet, but he's staggering.
He's hurt.
Approaching the 22nd.
Let's look at that first knockdown, Tim. A good right hand.
Tremendous shot by Tom.
Round 1, he goes down once. Then he goes down again. That is his whole career matched in 3 minutes.
Remember, he's cutting the fight.
Hearns lands a combination, and Duran waving at him to come at him, but meanwhile taking punishment. Down he goes again.
That's going to save him, Tim, by the fact that he went down. Duran is really in trouble now, Tim, leaning back, trying to get away. Where can he hide? He can't. Tremendous body punch, another body punch lifts him right off his feet, Tim.
We're now into round number 2. Thomas Hearns was quickly to the center of the ring. A cut on the left eyelid of Roberto Duran. Knockdowns of round 1. Remain to be seen. He looks still a little wobbly to me, Jim.
He's still straight up in the air, Tim. You have to get low when you fight a fighter like Tommy Hearns.
Good left and a right behind it by the champion. Duran in trouble again in his corner.
Round 2 lasts 67 seconds. The toughest man in the sport is cut, on the floor, and finished.
Several free shots with Roberto.
He's wobbly, Tim. His legs are still wobbly.
He's trying to cover up. Another solid right hand by Thomas Hearns in a combination. The referee Padilla watching.
There he's up in the air again.
Duran just fighting on instinct, though, Gil. He's just hanging a big right hand.
That's it, Tim. Anytime you fall forward, the fight's over, Tim.
A huge right hand by Thomas Hearns. Right to the cheekbone of Roberto Duran, and it is all over. A second-round knockout for the Hitman.
A teenager watching this on television that night says he cried. He grows up to be the most feared heavyweight alive.
Sure did, Tim. We've said so many times before, a fighter can go into the ring and he can age overnight, and that's in the Hearns.
glaring at each other through the national anthem. A stare down, of course, so customary.
Fight number 5. Two men who both finish people. Neither has a reverse gear. Nobody in either corner expects this to be long.
Right off the bat, attempting to get inside. He'd love to be able to pin Hearns on the ropes if he can.
A more aggressive start by Hagler. Look at him, right for the body. Marvin Hagler only wants the body, and he bangs Marvin. Oh, Hearns may have hurt him with a right hand.
Hearns with another right. Hearns hits him with an uppercut. Hagler is hurt. Hagler is stunned. Hearns got inside. Hit him with a right uppercut. Marvin ties him up.
Marvin Hagler is still hurt.
So it was Hagler coming out like a bullet. A good left by Hagler, but Hearns didn't flinch.
One of them says something before the bell. He does not plan on being in there very long. He is right.
And it was Hagler who initiated it, not Thomas Hearns.
And a left by Hagler. Hearns comes back. Another right. That one stunned Hearns. What a first minute of the fight.
Tommy Hearns has been able to drop that right hand in, and it has hurt Hagler, a surprise to many people.
Another right hand from Hearns. Hearns moving.
The bell goes and there is no first round. There is just this. No jab, no distance, no plan. Two men throwing everything they own.
Here, and he would land his own left hook.
Hearns with a devastating punch. Swelling near Hagler's left eye. Again, Tommy trying to come inside the hands of Hagler.
Low blow by Hearns. Hagler still looking for the body.
A right by Hagler. Good right got in. He has Hearns where he'd love to keep him on the ropes, but Tommy comes off easily. Another good right by Hearns.
Hagler is now shaking those right hands off, though, Al. He was stunned a little early, and he's normally a slow starter.
He's also bleeding. Hagler is cut. Hagler is cut. Bridge of the nose.
Hagler hitting him low. He is banging the body well. He is taking shots to the head.
He blocks that right. Hearns tries to come in with the uppercut, and Hagler ties him up with a minute to go in a wild first round. Marvin with a good left hand.
There's blood all over Marvin Hagler's face. Can't tell where it's coming from.
I thought it started from the bridge of the nose originally, but blood all over the face of Hagler here in round one. But Hagler has him on the rope. Hagler working on him. Hagler relentless, but Hearns trying to box his way out. Half a minute to go in round one. How far can this one go? Not very far at this pace.
This is where Hagler wants him, but Hearns counter-punching off those ropes fairly effectively.
Tremendous first round. Hagler pinning him to the ropes, working on him, but Hearns uppercutting again. Hagler bloody. A tremendous, sensational first round as Hearns gets hurt. Hearns got stunned. Hagler was stunned early in the round. Great first round. Wow. Incredible. Well, the first round lived up to all the hype, and then some. Round two now. The club, left hand by Hagler.
They said this fight would be determined on heart and the good chin. Right now, that's exactly what it's being determined on. Both men have been hurt.
Moving.
3 minutes of that. People who have watched this sport their whole lives still call it the best round anybody has ever fought.
Gets in with a left hand. This round sort of the way people anticipated the first round might go. Another right hand stuns Hearns. The crowd, of course, emphatic. I think most people expected.
For one simple reason. Good left hook by Hagler. He took the best Hearns could off. Hagler has fought most of this round as a righty. Now he switches southpaw and lands. Not as effective as a righty as I thought, but now as a southpaw, the jab lands well.
That right jab. Hagler coming in with a left. Richard Steele saying, punch your way out, punch your way out.
A key element now is Hagler is working when he's on the inside. He's not just... Boy, Hearns looks awkward, and his legs look like they're not there.
A little rubbery here in round two. Trying to get inside again. The cut opens up over Hagler's forehead. And the blood begins to trickle down. Hagler working inside, now up top. Half a minute to go in round two.
By round 3, there is blood in the champion's eyes, and the doctor is looking at him, and he understands he is running out of fight.
Tommy trying to punch his way off the ropes. Hagler wants to keep him there, goes to the body.
Hagler throws low blows. Marvin Hagler wants to turn this into an alley war, and he's done it. Another low blow. Richard Steele may take points away soon, but will it matter?
Second round coming to an end. Hagler Hagler bloody, but very much unbowed.
Well, he turns righty. He wants it to be a street fight. Listen, Marvin Hagler has been rough inside. He's thrown some low blows. He has thrown some elbows.
Don't push.
But you know what? Now the right is getting there, but it's not hurting Hagler. We've got our answer, I think, to some extent. Tommy has been hard-pressed to hurt him with that right. Stunned him early, but not in the last round or two.
Very early. Had him stunned, has him cut. But it was Hagler doing the damage in round 2.
And now, just as we thought might happen, Tommy Hearns was hurt early, so he is boxing. Now, he has good boxing skills. He did this against Sugar Ray. Can Hagler get to him in this?
So he stops boxing. He puts his head down, walks straight through the biggest puncher in the division, and takes the night back.
If Hearns stayed outside and stayed on his bicycle, it would become a dull fight with Marvin chasing him. Hagler with a wild left hand. It has to be impeding his vision with the right eye. You never know it, though. Tremendous right. Hearns appears rubbery.
Think of him, it's hurting Hagler because he wants to work inside. Hearns is smiling, but he's taking shots.
Another right hand. Hearns turns his back, takes another right. Hearns in deep trouble again. Hearns is down. Hearns is down in the 3rd round and on his back, and he's not going to beat the count. I don't believe. Tommy Hearns tries to get up, and
They've got to stop this fight.
Does he get up? He just does no. He can't continue. Different angle again now.
8 minutes. That is all it takes. Nothing since has come close.
And Hearns at that point finished. Off balance and stumbling. And so the man from Brockton, Massachusetts may finally get the respect that he feels he deserves. And Tommy, of course, very disappointed and frustrated. As Marvin Hagler, marvelous Marvin Hagler, the legal name, retains the undisputed.
30 years later, they sit next to each other and laugh about it, because that is what happens when men who tried to end each other get old enough to be friends. 4 of them, 9 fights, and an argument that has never been settled and never will be. So settle it yourself. Drop a comment with the one you'd have paid to sit ringside for, and tell us who really won the split decision. If you want more nights like this, subscribe. More is coming.